I'm so upset right now. I was just on Timu's app and got a free gift, right? Well, I'm not going to complain because they didn't give me the free gift because that happens all the time. I'm going to complain about the fact that I was going through the items and I found some stickers they're selling and they're utilizing one of my quotes that I came up with that is not easily thought of, that I learned from my parents, and I know it's an original quote. Nobody else has ever said this quote, and they're selling it on a sticker, and it's not just coincidence because I just found this 5 minutes, 10, I'd say 10 or 15 minutes after I was looking at the analytics from my website for fundamental chromatic, and on the analytics, or however you say analytics, it said that China was visiting my page, and it was 50% less than it was 60 days ago, or like within the 30 days, it was less, 50% less. So that means 2 China people or businesses have gone to my website total, and that in the last 30 days, only 1 has, but 1 has, and 2 total. And why else would a Chinese company be on my website? Oh, well, I'll tell you, because they were copyright infringing on my works of art. They copyright infringed and now they're selling it. And I wonder if I have proof enough, the fact that China visited my website. I have a screenshot of that says that 50 is down 50% from ever within the last 30 days, there being 1 visitor. So that means there was 2 visitors total. But what I'm upset about is the fact that somebody, China, this company that I have written down, copyright infringed on my works of art. So if y'all follow me by subscribing, liking my video, I will take you through the mind of Chelsea Kramer while she is upset, and this means that I will be figuring out how to sue this company. Will I get a lawyer? Probably not, because lawyers typically don't believe me. They either don't believe me or they say they can't help me, which is stupid and not true, because I know they broke the law. I know that China has a peace treaty type treaty thing with the United States that they won't copyright on our on Americans' works of art, or businesses, or Americans, or even nonprofits. They can't just infringe. I have copyright disclaimer on my website. They can't just copyright my works of art. That's not allowed. And they know that. I'm so upset about it. They broke the law and they stole my works of art. And guess what? They've sold 1 million sets of those stickers. They've sold 1 million sets of those stickers. So with 1 million sets of these stickers, they owe me $1 million at least, because the stickers are $1 a piece, or $2 or $3 for the set of stickers. And I don't care if only one of the stickers I noticed are my quote. There might be more in there that are. I don't know. I haven't bought the stickers yet to see what's in there. I did try to purchase them, but I haven't done it yet because I found that and got upset. I went to purchase them, and then I'm like, wait a second, this is my quote. How do they have this? And then I asked the Alexa with Amazon, and she said that China has an agreement with the United States that they will not copyright. It's a statute. It's a rule. International. It's not international, but it's part of the treaty that they won't copyright our works of art. They can't just do that. This is how to braid if you don't know how to braid. Or if somebody you know doesn't know how to braid, have them watch this video. You just go left, over, right, over, or you could go under. I should have braided under, but it wouldn't have made a difference with it not being French braid. French braid, it makes a difference if you braid under, because then it puffs out like in your hair, you know, if you're French braiding. Or if you're doing macrame and you have a lot of strands and you're braiding on top, if you're braiding like a whole bunch of macrame cord, then you can French braid too. But mainly it's in the mainly macrame or French braiding is with hair. You can braid it like this too to be faster, but it comes out a little messier, but I honestly like it a little messier. Not because I want to be fast, but because it actually looks pretty cool. The only problem is that down here it's going to tangle up, so you have to frequently go like that. And with this, you just use your pointer fingers, your middle fingers, and your thumbs. Let me see if y'all are still in video. No, I gotta move it. Okay. If you're just learning to braid, you probably may not be able to do this yet. So I'll go back to the other braiding in a second. This is just way faster and I like how it looks. Because it's messy, it's organic, it's unique. Like with your hair, you probably don't want to braid like that. This is regular braiding. It's still pretty fast, as fast as you can, and it doesn't tangle as much because each time you go through after you do one over, so you do left over the middle one, right over the middle one, left over the middle one, right over the middle one, left over the middle one, right out over the middle one, left over, right over, left over, right over. That's how you braid. You have 3 strands only. Or you can have even numbers like 6 strands, or you could have any amount of strands as you want as long as you have 3. You can have any above that. You just work with what you got. You'll learn. I learned how to braid when I was little because my mom used to braid my hair. And so did, no, my sisters never did actually braid my hair. It was just my mom that did. And then I learned how to braid because my mom taught me. My mom was a sewer. She was a sews. I don't know how to say it. She was a sewer. A woman that sewed. And she earned a living off of it. She didn't pay all the bills, but she paid some of the bills. And she bought things and she did really good with it. She sewed dolls. I'm not going to say what kind, seeing how people are watching my videos just to copyright. Not you, not y'all, but people. I don't want to say people in China because then I feel like I'm being discriminatory. But somebody from China did go on my website, but not my YouTube. But yes, my fundamental chromatic site. And they were investigating to see what they could steal. And they did. They stole my quote. And I know it's my quote because I'm the only one I've ever heard say it. And I've never seen it anywhere. That's how I know. And I don't know how I'm going to prove it in court, but I'm going to have to. If I can find it on my website, or maybe they're going to have to investigate who exactly went onto my website. Or they might have to get their computer, or I might have to subpoena their computer. I don't know how it works. I don't know how to investigate to that point to see exactly. I just have to prove substantially, what is it called? I have to have a substantial evidence. More evidence than the person, preponderance of evidence. That's what it's called, preponderance of evidence. That means I have more evidence that's objective than the defendant. Okay, that's my braid. See it? Hopefully y'all can see. That's where I did it messy. Doesn't it look better where it's messy? This is regular braid, perfect. This is messy. I like the messy one better. And then it's perfect again. That's cool that I vice versa it. Okay, I hope y'all can see it. Now y'all can. Don't tell anybody my special braiding technique. It's a secret. That's perfect braiding. See that? And then here's my unique braiding. And then there it goes back to perfect braiding. Perfect, unique. perfectly unique. Yep. Okay, what I was doing though, I don't want this tape to stay on my chair, so I'm going to throw it away. Okay, this is what I was doing anyways. There's only little holes. Great, they're not even going to fit. I'm going to have to drill out these holes to be bigger. Or I can tape it or glue it to the back. I'll just glue it to the back, but I don't need this much string either. It almost goes around the whole perimeter. It doesn't. It was only on 3 sides, darn it. I could do it like this. No, it won't even go all the way that way. We could hang it like this. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see. What's a way we can hang this that we can use all this? We can make a bow with it. And then how do we hang it? That's a cute bow. We can just use it for a bow and hang it with another piece. Yeah, we'll do that. I gotta get my glue gun on and find my E6000 because I like using both. This is my glue gun. It works great. I'll try to link it in the description. Can y'all see it? Let me see. It's so cool. It's cordless. Like, this is just a magnetized stand. You can hold it like this. I just keep it on the stand because it's easier to set down quickly. Okay, I have to find my glue. Whoops.
I just love these kinds of gifts because they're so special.
My E6000 is in here, I think.
Giving it to you knows you so well to put in all the little goodies and fun surprises.
I'm having trouble here.
So let me know if you guys like getting gifts like this or giving gifts like this.
I like getting and giving great gifts. All kinds of gifts. Where's my E6000? It's not in here. That's what. I think it's in the other room, actually. Y'all are going to get a tour of my house if I have to go in the other room. I keep dropping my camera because my thing's loose. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. Let's go get my... Well, it's not my house. It's my apartment. I wish I had a house. I have to do laundry. That was my dirty laundry. Sorry. It's a mess, I know. This is a person with ADHD. Look, there's my E6000. Look at this cool vase I got. And look at this beautiful vase I got. Isn't that beautiful? It's heavy too. Like, look at this. Ugh, I can't even lift it with one left hand with my fingers. I can't lift it. Look, this is how heavy it is. I can't even lift it with one hand. I don't know what it's made out of. Cement, maybe? Ceramic? I don't know. Whoops, there it is. Those are the flowers I have in it. It's a vine. They're pretty pretty. I used to have a plant like this till it almost killed my cat. These are my baby trees. They're doing good. There's Lily. Lily, hi. Hi, Lily. Hi, Bear. Hi, little Lily. Hi, lovely. There's my new aloe vera plant. I picked the best one. These trees are 2 of the same. That's why they have green leaves. They're the only 2 that are like this. They're painted purple, see? You can't see. See, they're painted purple. You can tell. This one has purple on it too. I saw it. I know I saw it. There it is. Like, you can see it better over here. Oh, I can't get it in the view. So many problems. See the purple? They're 2 of the same. This is some flowers, and they're coming up. See that? Are these ones still doing good? I can't get up here and see them. I'm hoping they are. These ones and these ones. those two are ones that are edible for the cats. That's why I have them separate. These are like daisies or something. These are my roses I got for Mother's Day, and my flowers I got for Mother's Day. They're beautiful, huh? Look at that one. It's so cool. I wish I had a fish in there, but it's okay. I don't need a fish. My cats would probably kill it. I wouldn't let them, though. Don't worry. Okay, and then these are this is my lucky bamboo plant. Hold on. I got dirty dishes. I'm sorry I showed you that. That's my lucky bamboo plant. It's tall. Look at that. Woo! And then those are my rose clippings that are growing roots. See the roots right here? I taught y'all how to do that in another video, and I'm going to go over it again in a couple days when these are ready to come down, these roses and these flowers. I'm going to show y'all how to grow roots from the stems. The only reason that's foggy is because I put that packet in there that it came with. And they've been in there since Sunday, and it's Thursday. Oh, I gotta work tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? I'm going to clean for my customer and her husband in their home in Colorado. Beautiful house. I'll be earning... Okay, so if I do deep cleaning, like polishing furniture or polishing their stair rail, or cleaning their fridge, like the outside of it, or cleaning like behind the toilet, what else is considered deep cleaning? If I clean on top of their cabinets, they're like China hutch type cabinets. That's not what's in them, but that's what I feel like they're called. Or if I clean like their decor, like really dust it under and around it and on it, that I don't usually do on a typical walkthrough, then I earn $40 an hour, and it takes longer. So because this customer is hourly, it would be more beneficial to do this, especially if they want it done. Now, if they don't want it done and they want me to be in and out quickly, then I won't do deep cleaning. I'll just clean the bathroom, clean the floors, dust, vacuum, mop, clean both bathrooms. They have more than one bathroom, but they don't have me clean all of them because one's in their bedroom, my customer's bedroom, and she doesn't like me to go in there because that's where everything of hers, you know what I mean? It's like personal. So anyways, I don't clean her bedroom. And what was I talking about? Oh, and if they only want me to be in and out quickly, then I'll just clean all that quickly and clean like their sliding glass door because they have a few dogs. And of course the sliding back door gets dirty and gets fingerprints all over it. So I'll clean that quickly. I'll wipe down the like stainless steel appliances real quick. I won't polish them in detail, but I'll at least wipe them down and get the fingerprints and stuff off of them and clean them. And then I'll earn $35 an hour. And I'm going to be there at 9 a.m. So I'm probably going to leave by like at least 12. I'm going to leave by at least 12. And 9 to 10, 11, 12. That's not much. That's only like $100-something. Plus I give them a 10% discount because they were one of my first customers and they're veterans, and I give them a and they have disabilities, so I give them a discount, 10%. I don't do the 10% discount anymore because I realized that was a lot to be giving every single time I cleaned. So now I only do a 3% discount for veterans, seniors, or people with disabilities. And I charge $150 minimum. And I let the customer choose how much they have budgeted or can budget to pay for me to clean. And then I tell them what I can do for that amount of money. But the minimum is $150. So I make the schedule based off of the amount they can pay. Because I was giving people my amounts and they were thinking it was way too much. So I decided to let the customer decide how much they want to pay. And depending on that is how much work they'll be provided. Well, one of my first customers, I've already upped his price a couple times, and thankfully, thank you, sir, that he has accepted the raise in his services from, but he realizes the quality too. And I actually missed a week, so I missed 2 weeks because I only go there bi-weekly, and he got sick, and I feel so bad that I wasn't there to clean. But it shows, like, it showed me my cleaning services are needed and essential, and I need to make sure I get out of bed and I wake up and don't have migraines, and don't let my idiopathic hypersomnia disease get in the way of me getting to work because he got sick because I didn't clean. I mean, I'm sure that's not why he got sick, but I know my cleaning helps contribute to his being able to not get sick every other week when I'm there, and keeping his house clean. He goes to the hospital for doctor's appointments because he's older, and he has frequent doctor's appointments probably for his primary care. Who knows really? I don't really know, but anyways, and I need to be there. I need to be there to clean, and I'm going to be there. And I'm sorry if you see this, sir. I'm so sorry, and I will be there tomorrow. Or I mean Saturday. I'm making it up Saturday because tomorrow I have my other customer. And at 1 p.m., I'm going 3 blocks up the street, and I'm helping this lady by going to another town, a small town, just like 10 or 13 miles away. And we're going to buy plants, and then we're going to go back to her house and plant them. I don't know if we're planting them in her garden or in pots or raised beds. Like, I don't know what we're planting them in yet. But I got to remember to bring gloves because I'm going to want gloves when we're digging in the dirt. And I might need to bring a shovel. I don't know, a small shovel. I'm not going to bring a big shovel. I'm going to bring a hand shovel and a pair of gloves and my vape pens, of course. I got to smoke my vape. Bring my phones. Bring my business cards because I want to tell her about fundamental chromatic. And I want to tell her about my cleaning business too, because maybe she needs help cleaning too. You never know. And as long as I'm reliable and I'm there at 1 or 12:45, I should be there early. Well, no, because if she's expecting me at 1, I need to be there like 1 or at 12:55 or 12:59, because I don't want to be too early and she not be ready. So, but I'm excited about that. And then Saturday, I'm going to make up for the gentleman that got sick when I missed. Because his normal cleaning day is not till next Friday, and I don't want to wait a whole nother week until I clean there again, because I need to clean because he's been sick. Cleaning and disinfecting will make sure the bug that he had goes away if he's not better yet, and it'll make him not get sick again if he is better by now. I hope he's better, and I hope that everything's okay and he's not mad at me for missing. I blamed my disabilities because it's true. My disabilities make it sometimes where I can't work. And I'm applying for SSI and SSDI because I can't work. Because I can't make a schedule. I can't be on time. I can't get out of bed. I have chronic migraines. I have idiopathic hypersomnia disease, meaning I have excessive daytime sleepiness. I also have sleep apnea that contributes to the excessive daytime sleepiness. And IH is a rare disorder, and there's not a cure for it. There's not treatment for it. They treat side effects or symptoms. They treat symptoms like the sleepiness, but they're not willing to give me more stimulants. They're only willing to give me a medication that I haven't tried long enough yet to know if it works. So I need to go back into that doctor and see them. But if you have trouble with waking up and you're always tired, get a sleep study done and a nap study done so you can prove that you have trouble sleeping and it's not just, like overreacting to being tired or exhausted. You might have sleep apnea where you stop breathing in the night or where you hold your breath. You might have IH where you wake up but you're immediately tired, or you can't even wake up till the afternoon, like 12, 16 hours later. You might have narcolepsy where you fall asleep at any given time and you go into sleep. REM, when you dream rapid eye movement, you go into narcolepsy is when you fall asleep easily, quickly, and out of nowhere, and you go into REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, where you dream all of a sudden right away within 15 minutes of falling asleep, then you have narcolepsy. But they need to do a sleep study to understand and diagnose these things so that you can get treatment like medications or a sleep apnea machine like this one, like that one right there. I don't really use it because my cat gets scared of it, and my cat sleeps on my stomach at night, so I can't really use it, and I'm gonna have to, because lately I've been extra tired. I've been even more tired than normal, which sucks because either my disorder is getting worse, and if it is getting worse, it's getting worse because I haven't been utilizing my sleep apnea machine very often or ever, really, and I'm gonna get in trouble, for one, by my sleep doctor, and for two, I could die in my sleep. Many of famous people that we hear of when people pass away, they have passed away because of having sleep apnea, either not diagnosed or just not using the machine. So I need to use my machine, and I hope God will help me do that. Thank you. Oh yeah, we're doing something here. Okay, so I want to put my bow on. What do you think? Should we put a, yeah, like that, like this? Ah, my glue gun turned off. It has a 5-minute. What is it, dead? I just charged it. Maybe it's on. I don't know how to tell. It's either on or it's dead, but it shouldn't be dead because I just literally charged it the other day. I got this glue on there. Now let's get the hot glue on there. It might already be hot, and that's why it's not. No, it's dead. Great. Why does it keep dying like that? It might be broken, and if it's broken, I'm pissed. That's not it. Oh, wait. I could use this one.
For my next project, I am going to be redoing this china cabinet that I found at Goodwill. It's actually in really nice shape. I didn't do much to the top. But like the down and stuff, there were a few scratches that I can fill in, but I wasn't too worried about it because that top piece sits right on top of.
I can't believe it's not working.
But I wasn't a huge fan of the really orangey.
This cord, or something broken over here.
I just wasn't going to go with.
Okay, it's charging, but it's red, so I guess it is dead. I don't know how it's dead, but it is. So hopefully that E6, well, I'm going to have to put it on anyway, and just use the E6000, because I already put it on there. I'll just use the other one later to glue it up here, and hopefully it stays on. And when that dries, we'll put the other jute through the holes so we can hang it. Or we'll glue it to the back. But we'll probably be able to fish it through the holes as long as I utilize this one. Because it's wax coated, kind of. It's not really wax coated, but it's easier to thread through. But I don't want to mess with it while it's drying because I don't want to mess up the glue. So we'll do that later, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. That's the end result for now. Oh, let me read it to you. When you are sad or upset, always remember these points. Pain is part of growing. Everything in life is temporary. Worrying and complaining changes nothing. Every little struggle is a step forward. Other people's negativity is not your problem. What's meant to be will eventually be. The best thing you can do is to keep going. Amen.